The U.S. Supreme Court shoots down a plan to forgive student loan debt. KTVU's James Torres shows us the reaction and breaks down the decision.
The Supreme Court heard two separate cases challenging President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Out of a total of 8 plaintiffs, justices ruled only one, the state of Missouri, had standing to challenge the program.
The Missouri case, the case of the states, also should have been dismissed.
UC Law San Francisco professor David Levine calls the ruling a stretch. It stemmed off a Missouri nonprofit loan collection agency named MOHELA. The state argued the lack of payments could hurt the organization's ability to function.
What's odd is normally a separate entity has to sue on its own behalf, and this state organization, MOHELA, didn't want to join the suit.
The Biden administration argued it had the authority to forgive loans up to $20,000 per eligible candidate under the HEROES Act. They say that allows them to make those changes under a national emergency like the COVID-19 pandemic. The plan would have accounted for more than $400 billion in relief.
I don't feel surprised because it was also something that I didn't really think was actually going to follow through. I don't know why. Maybe it's me being negative, but I just never thought that it would actually go through.
Ultimately, it didn't go through. Justice John Roberts wrote in the court's opinion, 6 states sued, arguing the HEROES Act does not authorize the loan cancellation plan. We agree.
What Chief Justice Roberts for the 6 justices says is, well, that doesn't include cancellation. That's a step too far. And if it had simply been modifications or waivers, okay.
President Biden reacting to the ruling, saying, in part, the hypocrisy of Republican elected officials is stunning. They had no problem with billions in pandemic-related loans to businesses, including hundreds of thousands and in some cases millions of dollars for their own businesses. And those loans were forgiven. But when it came to providing relief to millions of hardworking Americans, they did everything in their power to stop it. Republican lawmakers like House Speaker Kevin McCarthy spoke in favor of the ruling, saying, President Biden's student loan giveaway is ruled unlawful. The 87% of Americans without student loans are no longer forced to pay for the 13% who do. Professor Levine says the Biden administration's promise to forgive some student loan debt might only happen through introducing and passing a bill through Congress.
What the Supreme Court majority has been doing, the same 6 justices have been doing, is limiting administrative agency power by declaring that certain things are, quote unquote, a major decision. And if it's a major decision, then you need very specific authorization from Congress.
I'm James Torres, KTVU, Fox 2 News.